Are you tired of the same old casinos with their stuffy atmosphere and boring games? Then it's time to hit up the Atomic Wrangler, where the party never stops. At the Atomic Wrangler, we've got everything you need to have a good time. From our wide selection of hookers and slot machines and table games to our legendary live entertainment. And with our friendly whores, I mean staff, and our unbeatable prices, you won't find a better place to let loose and blow off some steam. But the Atomic Wrangler is more than just a casino. We're also your one-stop shop for all your needs in Freeside. From our full-service bar to our top-of-the-line hotel rooms, we've got you covered. And with our convenient location right on the Strip, you'll be in the heart of the action in no time. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to the Atomic Wrangler and experience the thrill of gambling like never before. Remember, the Atomic Wrangler, where the fun never stops. Thanks to all you wonderful folks down at the Atomic Wrangler for sponsoring the Joe Rogan Experience, the new California Republic's #1 podcast. And can someone please tell Destiny that I've sent her payment via the Mojave Express? One of their couriers picked it up and is on their way to deliver it to her right now. I think it was Courier 6. And will someone also tell Destiny to stop threatening me? She keeps saying she's going to tell my wife about what we did, and honestly, I really don't need that right now. Are you tired of living in a world filled with chaos and danger? Do you long for a safe and secure future? Look no further than the Brotherhood of Steel. At the Brotherhood of Steel, we believe in the power of technology and the importance of preserving it for future generations. Our highly trained soldiers and knights are dedicated to keeping the wasteland safe from the dangers that threaten to destroy it, using the latest in military hardware and cutting-edge technology. But we're more than just a military organization. We're a family. We value loyalty, honor, and a commitment to the greater good, and we welcome anyone who shares those values to join our ranks, whether you're a skilled fighter, a talented engineer, or just someone who wants to make a difference. There's a place for you in the Brotherhood of Steel. So if you're ready to fight for a better future and protect the wasteland from those who would destroy it, come join the Brotherhood of Steel. Remember the Brotherhood of Steel for a safer tomorrow? And I know I probably shouldn't have accepted this sponsorship offer, but they paid up front and in caps. 15,000 caps to be specific. Sure, I could have just pocketed the money and burned their letter with this offer. But the Brotherhood of Steel is just so fucking cool. I'm not even fully talking about their power armor, which, don't get me wrong, is so dope. But even the way they carry themselves and act like they're Knights of the Round Table, it's so sick. Everything about them is just so dope. And I know I'm going to catch some heat from Karen at the NCR's public relations office, for saying all of this. I just can't resist. The viewers and listeners watch and listen to my show because I say it like it is. No bullshit, just pure, unaltered opinion. And some of you may not like what I have to say, and that's fine. Hell, some of you may even have had friends or family who served or maybe even died during the NCR and Brotherhood of Steel war. But the Brotherhood is undeniably cool. Everything from the power armor to their laser and plasma weaponry, the way that they treat themselves like Knights of the Round Table, the technology that they amass, it's all very cool. And you know what? I've got a small batch of some special vault-grown wild wasteland kush on me right now that I'm going to spark up in honor of the Brotherhood of Steel. Cheers, everyone, and thank you to the Brotherhood of Steel for sponsoring the Joe Rogan Experience. And a quick message to NCR PR. When I'm on air, you don't get to blow up my Pip-Boy or Jamie's Pip-Boy with messages like, "What are you doing? Stop this right now." And if you don't cut your broadcast, we'll shut you down. And my favorite of all of the messages you guys sent, we're sending an NCR tactical unit to shut down your podcast right now. You had your chance. Hope you enjoyed your 15 minutes of fame with the NCR. I'd like to see you come down here and try to shut us down. This is the Joe Rogan Experience, the new California Republic's #1 podcast. And we ain't going nowhere, motherfucker. So walk that tactical squad back to headquarters. Before me, Jamie, Mark Norman, Shane Gillis, and Ari Shafir start loading up our modified laser assault energy rifles. Me and the JRE crew don't play games. Karen. All right, folks, it's time for another quick break. And this time, I want to talk to you about a company that's been a mainstay in the Mojave Wasteland for years. I'm talking about the Crimson Caravan, the premier trading company in the region. Now, you might be thinking, Joe, why are you talking about a caravan company? What's so special about that? Well, let me tell you, folks. The Crimson Caravan is more than just a group of traders. They're a network of skilled merchants who are dedicated to bringing goods and supplies to every corner of the Mojave. Whether you're a traveler in need of supplies, a settlement in need of provisions, or a business owner looking to expand your inventory, the Crimson Caravan has you covered. They've got a huge selection of weapons, armor, food, and other essentials, all at competitive prices. And the best part is they're always looking for new business partners. So if you're a local vendor or a business owner looking to expand your market, the Crimson Caravan is the perfect partner for you. They'll help you get your goods to new customers, and they'll even offer you special discounts on their own products. So whether you're a customer or a business owner, the Crimson Caravan is the company you want to do business with in the Mojave Wasteland. Check out your local headquarters, or stop by one of their trading posts today and tell them Joe Rogan sent you. Hey there, listeners of the Joe Rogan Experience. This one's coming straight from the scorched belly of the Mojave Wasteland. Have you ever considered that maybe, just maybe, you need a change in pace from that dreary scavenging life? Do you enjoy the thrill of bartering with rad scorpions and the challenge of haggling with ghoul merchants? Then, folks, have I got a job for you. The Happy Trails Caravan Company is recruiting. Yes, the one and only legendary caravan that's outlasted the nuclear fallout and still, mostly, outpaces the competition. As part of their dynamic trading team, you'll enjoy all the thrills of the wasteland without the hassle of fending off white legs, well, most of the time. Your trusty Brahmin and your wagon will be your home on wheels, carrying all the essentials from Wasteland Water to Sunset Sarsaparilla. Imagine it, cruising under the scorching Mojave sun, sipping on that ice-cold sarsaparilla, while your radio plays the smooth tunes of Mr. New Vegas. Ah, ain't that a slice of heaven? But remember, folks, being a part of the Happy Trails Caravan isn't just about earning those shiny caps you need for Fisto. It's about bringing communities together, supplying folks with that rare Mojave Survival Kit they need to brave the next rad storm or that sweet Atomic Wrangler's limited edition deck of cards they've been searching for. It's about connecting the Brotherhood of Steel with the NCR military, the Tops Casino with the Atomic Wrangler, in a dance of trade that makes the wasteland spin. And hey, before you scoff, remember this. In the wasteland, traders are the real heroes. After all, who do you think brings you the stim packs for your spear wounds? Now that I say it, people should stop trying to sell the Legion drugs. So sign up with the Happy Trails Caravan Company today. Live a life of adventure, meet fascinating people, and probably get robbed by them. And if you act now, they're throwing in a free box of Sunset Sarsaparilla, the Wasteland's favorite drink, with a surprise star cap and some boxes. Big thanks to the Happy Trails Caravan Company for sponsoring the Joe Rogan Experience, the only podcast that dares to broadcast from an undisclosed bunker location in the Mojave Wasteland. What? No, Jamie, I'm not going to tell them where we are. Yes, I know it would be good for ratings, but it'd also be good for getting us blown up. Sheesh, the things you have to put up with. Hey, are we still on air? Shit. Hey there, Wastelanders. It's your intrepid guide to the apocalypse, Joe Rogan, coming to you live from the Mojave. We're mixing it up today with a shout-out to our main sponsor, the one, the only, the Kings. Located in Freeside, just a hop, skip, and a jump over a pack of feral ghouls from the New Vegas Strip, the Kings are where it's at. It's not just a cult and a bunch of lookalikes, folks. It's now a veritable oasis of entertainment and recruitment in this sun-scorched hellhole we all call home. So what can you expect at the Kings? Well, first off, there is a stage with one singer on it if you manage to get past that asshole pacer. If you're lucky enough to get to the stage, you can find the king and promptly take his dog. Optionally, you can also do some favors for him, including figuring out why the NCR likes to massacre civilians. But let's not forget the king's crowning glory, its favors. For those of you committed to the king, this is for you. Swap your diplomatic talks in exchange for favors, including caps, creating peace, or best of all, a counterfeit passport. All right, let's wrap this up. Thanks to the Kings for sponsoring the Joe Rogan Experience. Remember, folks, life in the wasteland is tough, but it's always a party at the Kings. Now, Jamie, where's that psycho we had here earlier? We need to make sure we have enough drugs for the next... I'm Joe Rogan, and I'm here in the Mojave Wasteland where the sun is scorching and the sand is blowing. Now, I know you're all out there surviving in this harsh and unforgiving environment, and that's why I want to tell you about a product that can help you stay healthy and strong. Introducing the Mojave Survival Kit. This kit comes with everything you need to survive in the wasteland, including a water filtration system, a durable backpack, a first aid kit, and more. With the Mojave Survival Kit, you can hike through the desert without worrying about dehydration, build a shelter to protect yourself from the elements, and even defend yourself from raiders and creatures with the included survival knife. So don't wait any longer. Order your Mojave Survival Kit from your local Caravan or outpost today, and make sure you have the tools you need to survive in this harsh and unforgiving world. Attention all citizens of the New California Republic. Are you looking for a way to make a real difference in the world? To protect your homeland, your family, and your way of life? Then the NCR military is looking for you. As a member of the NCR military, you'll be part of the most powerful and respected military force in the wasteland. You'll receive the best training, equipment, and support to ensure that you're always at the top of your game. But being part of the NCR military is more than just a job. It's a calling. It's a chance to make a real difference in the world, to stand up for what's right and just, and to fight for a brighter future. So if you're ready to step up and be part of something bigger than yourself, if you're ready to serve your country with honor and distinction, then the NCR military is looking for you. Enlist today and be part of the legacy of heroes who have defended the NCR for generations. Remember, the NCR military, defending our way of life, no matter the cost. A huge thanks to the wonderful folks at the NCR Propaganda, Recruitment Office, for sponsoring the Joe Rogan Experience, the New California Republic's #1 podcast. Hey, Jamie, can you cut that part where I almost thanked the NCR's Propaganda Office? Wait, what do you mean we're still broadcasting live? Oh, fuck. This jet mixed with rad scorpion venom has got me hallucinating again. Jamie, help. Let me tell you about our sponsor for today's show. Have you ever found yourself wandering the wasteland, parched and desperate for a drink? Well, worry no more, because our sponsor has the solution. Introducing Sunset Sarsaparilla, the official beverage of the Mojave Wasteland. It's the perfect combination of sweetness and carbonation that will quench your thirst and give you the energy you need to keep trekking through this unforgiving landscape. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joe, is Sunset Sarsaparilla safe to drink? I don't want to end up with radiation poisoning. Well, let me tell you, Sunset Sarsaparilla has been thoroughly tested and is completely safe to consume. Definitely. In fact, it's so good, you'll forget you're even in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Another question is, Joe, hasn't Sunset Sarsaparilla stopped production since the Great War? The answer is no. The NCR is actively building new manufacturing factories in the West, and those factories produce many products. One of those products is Sunset Sarsaparilla, which means it's in production again. So the next time you're out scavenging for supplies, be sure to grab a cold and refreshing bottle of Sunset Sarsaparilla. And don't forget to tune in to our show for more exciting adventures in the Mojave Wasteland. Welcome back, folks. It's time for a quick intermission, and I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about one of my favorite places to stay and play when I'm in Las Vegas, the Tops Casino. Now, if you're anything like me, you love a good casino experience. And let me tell you, the Tops has got it all. From the moment you step through the doors, you're greeted with the excitement and energy that only Vegas can provide. The slot machines are ringing, the dealers are dealing, and the drinks are flowing. But what really sets the Tops apart is their commitment to customer service. The staff is always friendly and helpful, whether you're a seasoned gambler, a first-timer just looking to try your luck, or someone who has unfinished business to deal with. And the amenities are top-notch, luxurious rooms, delicious restaurants, and even a world-class spa for when you need to unwind after a long night at the tables. So if you're planning a trip to Sin City anytime soon, do yourself a favor and check out the Tops Casino. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. How are you, Wastelanders? It's your host, Joe Rogan, beaming straight out of the Mojave, thanks to the generous sponsorship of the Ultra Luxe Casino. Yes, you heard that right, the Ultra Luxe Casino. If you've ever dreamt of a chance to enjoy a swanky cocktail with the upper crust of the Mojave, or if you just want to sit back and enjoy the melodies of the Rat Pack on a real pre-war record player, well, dream no more. The Ultra Luxe Casino is your destination. Now I know what you're thinking. Joe, I can barely keep myself from being Deathclaw lunch. How am I supposed to enjoy the luxury of the Ultra Luxe Casino? But folks, that's the magic of it all. The Ultra Luxe Casino isn't just a casino, it's a lifestyle. It's about shaking off the dust of the wasteland and stepping into a world of glitz, glamour, and a healthy dose of debauchery. Try your luck at the blackjack table, throw some dice at the craps pit, or just spin the roulette wheel and pray to whatever god you believe in. And don't forget the slot machines, folks. Who knows? You might hit the jackpot and walk away with enough caps to buy your own piece of the Mojave. But hey, the Ultra Luxe Casino is more than just games. They also have a world-class restaurant with some absolutely tasty food. I can personally vouch for it as the best meat I've ever had in my life. The only complaint I have is that it tasted a bit weird, however. Plus, the in-house bar serves the coldest sunset sarsaparilla in all of New Vegas. How they managed to get it that cold in the middle of the desert, I have no idea. I suspect it involves a Securitron, some duct tape, and a few gallons of liquid nitrogen, but that's just a hunch. A big salute to the Ultra Luxe Casino for sponsoring the Joe Rogan Experience. Remember, folks, what happens in the Ultra Luxe stays in the Ultra Luxe unless you get caught counting cards, in which case you'll be making a rather dramatic exit courtesy of the casino security. Don't say I didn't warn you. Shame on you for trying to make the casino lose money. Hey, Jamie, pull up the holotape of that guy getting tossed out last week, would you? No? We're still live? I really have to stop forgetting about that. While we wait for our next guest, we're going to take a quick break from the conversation to talk about one of our sponsors. And this one is really special because it's a product that's exclusive to Mojave Wasteland. I'm talking about Wasteland Water, the purest and most refreshing water you can find out here in the desert. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joe, how can water be special? It's just water. But let me tell you, folks, out here in the wasteland, finding clean and safe drinking water can be a real challenge. That's where Wasteland Water comes in. They use state-of-the-art filtration technology to purify every drop of water they collect so you can be sure that you're drinking something that's not going to make you sick. And let me tell you, folks, this water tastes amazing. It's crisp and refreshing, and it'll quench your thirst like nothing else. So if you're traveling through the Mojave and you need something to drink, look for the Wasteland Water logo. You won't regret it. And the best part is, they're offering a special discount code just for my listeners. Use the code JOEDO2281 at checkout for 10% off your first purchase. That's JOEDO2281 at checkout for 10% off your first purchase of Wasteland Water. Don't wait, folks. Get your hands on the best water in the Mojave Wasteland today. Hey folks, Joe Rogan here with something special from the wasteland. Ever feel like you're just a mess wandering through a wasteland of confusion and uncertainty? I know the feeling, but today I've got something to offer you. The Wasteland Wellness Spa right in the heart of Oasis. That's right, man. It's a place of tranquility amidst the chaos. The Wasteland Wellness Spa is the oasis you need. Surrounded by layers of dense trees, this is the place to find your inner calm while also getting ripped. Seriously, they've got these weights made of old engine parts that'll turn you into an unarmed master. But it's not just about pumping iron. They've got all the amenities of a pre-war spa and forest, mud baths filled with the finest irradiated soil, saunas powered by geothermal vents, and a giant fucking creepy tree that's the life force behind the entire forest. His name is Harold, and he says he's in pain, but I don't believe a talking tree. I know. Some of you are saying but Joe, what about the Republic of Dave regulations on irradiated health treatments? Hey, don't worry, I've been there. And the only thing that happened to me is that I got really fucking high. Seriously, though, they got it all figured out. The local Woodlands people make sure it's all as safe as it can be in a post-apocalyptic world. And if you're wondering why I'm talking about this place, well, they offered me a free lifetime membership, and that's just too fucking cool to pass up. Plus, 20,000 caps, man. They know how to make a deal. So if you want to relax, get strong, and maybe disappear, head to the Wasteland Wellness Spa. And if you mention the Joe Rogan Experience, they'll throw in a free bottle of their signature Radaway lotion. You're going to love it, I guarantee it. Okay, Jamie, I'm tired of shilling this spa and the weird Woodlands people. Dude, did you see the video of the lone wanderer tearing that death claw to shreds? Pull that shit up. Viewers, are you tired of the wild beasts and radioactive mutants lurking around every corner? Sick of scavenging for scraps and making beds out of rusty car parts? Well, have I got the solution for you? Introducing the Wasteland Survival Guide, brought to you by none other than Moira Brown herself. And I know, Moira is really fucking annoying, but hear me out on this one. Her guide isn't just a bunch of recycled bottle cap wisdom. No, it's filled with actually useful tips. Everything from how to cook rad roach without tasting like rad roach to why you shouldn't use Nuka-Cola as sunscreen. It's like the Hitchhiker's Guide, except it's not funny. Now, I've had the pleasure of speaking to Moira, and trust me, her voice is like two super mutants trying to serenade each other with a rusty saw. But you know what? Her guide's a godsend in the wasteland. It's like having a survivalist guru right in your pocket. What'd you say, Jamie? Oh, okay. Let me read them. I think we have some listener comments coming in. Here we go. Moira's more persistent than the Brotherhood trying to steal my tech from me. You're not wrong, but that's why her guide is packed with the good stuff. And hey, if you're worried about the caps, don't be. For just 999 caps, you can have a piece of the Wasteland's most unique wisdom. That's cheaper than a MedX addiction and probably more helpful. So, what are you waiting for? Grab the Wasteland Survival Guide today and turn those Mojave Blues into Mojave Woohoos. Tell them Joe sent you, and maybe, just maybe, Moira won't talk your ear off. No guarantees on that one, though. Now, back to our show, where we'll be discussing the latest in plasma-infused martial arts and why Deathclaws might just be misunderstood cuddle monsters. But first, a quick word to the Enclave. Stop sending me pipe bombs. I'm tired of having random employees have their face blown off. You'll never get me. Knock it off. All right, folks. See you later.